Hi, y'all. Okay, so housewife group. This is not going to be with them typical wife groups, okay? This is not the typical wife group. This is not going to be that, okay? Very different. Why? Because the morals are not going to be the same. No virgins, because you are going to have to do some stuff to get you a man, a husband to marry, okay? Don't come at me, I'm a virgin. This is for women who want to get married for real, okay? And keep a man and give a man with some money, okay? No little girls. Um, Techniques that are not seen as upfront and honest. There is going to be some lying, some misleading. This is how you're going to get it, okay? You will have to level up. You can't come in there looking scruffy. Don't no man want to marry no ugly woman. First off, okay? So, if you're not leveled up, you got to go to the level up group first. If you have a problem with lying, having sex, and using and manipulation, this is not the group for you. Okay? I'm just being honest. It's not the group for you. Don't even try to join if you worried about karma and sin, and don't even join. Okay? This is for people that want results and who could stay home all day and do whatever they want, not have to do anything but be who they are. Okay? This is not going to be for the weak. Okay? You're going to have to do some work. Okay? Do not join if you're trying to find Prince Charming, somebody to hold your hand and talk to you all through the night and be your woman or child. Okay? Men with money don't have time to do a lot of this stuff. Okay? Get your friend, get your sister, get your mama. Okay? I just did a video on my other channel. We're starting it on the 25th of this month, which is, what is that, Thursday? Thursday. Okay? Uh, if you're still into looks, don't join this group. Okay? If you need your man to be 6'2" with a six pack, do not join this group. Okay? We got the Pick Me group. That's for y'all. This group is solely going to be about women who want to get married and not work. This is not about pairing with the perfect man. This is not pairing with who you thought you was going to marry. This is to get the lifestyle only, okay? This is not for the weak. You already got to know what you have to be able to understand this. I'm not trying to find you your soulmate or your twin flame. I'm trying to find you a lifestyle, okay? First and foremost, that is what a housewife is, not a wife. This is a housewife. Not talking about a housewife who stays home because she's catering to her man. No, a housewife is somebody who married for the lifestyle. You know, housewives of Atlanta, housewives of this, housewives of that, blah, blah, blah. You know, them girls ain't cooking and stuff like that and scrubbing no floors, okay? They knew exactly what they had to do to get what they needed to get. They played ruthless, and just like most women who play ruthless, the nice girls always finish last, but the hoes be winning, okay? So that's what we're going to be doing. If you don't look good, you need to go to the level up group. And when I say look good, I mean if you don't look like a man will say, this wifey right here, I want to marry her, and everyone is going to envy me and be jealous of me. If you don't look like that, I know I don't look like that right now, but it's probably what, 11 something at night. You need to go to level up group first, okay? Men don't want to marry you if you ugly, plain, and blah, okay? Unless they plan on exploiting you as the maid, okay? You want a maid. You don't want to be the maid, okay? So I'm sorry if y'all thought this was gonna be like them other groups where we teach y'all how to be feminine and work with your man, even though and no, you need to go get some good looks on in the level up group, get you some hair, makeup, stuff like that, and then come over here and learn how to trick a man into marrying and taking care of you for the rest of your life. Okay. Using power of suggestion, manipulation, lying if you have to, okay? Because that is the goal. Men do this to get to get sex from you. You can do this to get married, okay? It's all a game. So, do not come to me talking about I'm a virgin. If you want to pay to get in the group as a virgin, oh well. We're gonna be using real techniques, okay? Then we're gonna have hopefully some housewives that are already married and don't have to work and who are already living the lifestyle as well to show you and tell you, what you're doing wrong, what you need to improve on, why their man is still with them, blah, 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 how they don't text back, blah, 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 how to keep a man chasing after marriage. If you already married and you want your husband to, if your husband don't have the means to have you stay home, don't join this group thinking you're going to turn him into some type of guru just to take care of you. If he can't take care of you now, he can't take care of you tomorrow or the next day. You still got to have to work, okay? This not to turn your dusty husband into a better husband. This is to get somebody to take care of you. Point blank, that's it, okay? Um, so you're going to have to come out of your comfort zone. You're going to have to put your morals aside, okay? Because they do. Men do it all the time to get what you want. Then you can go and be the prim, proper, whatever you need to be and lie to people and, oh, he's my twin flame. But knowing you manipulated him and did all these crazy things to get him, at the end of the day, you got the lifestyle, you got the money, you got the marriage, okay? So, already know, I don't play. I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be very honest. People tell you what's politically correct, what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing, but they don't tell you how to get the results, okay? And that's why I can't do it on this channel, and that's why we need the group. Because if I did it on the channel, the men, most of the men, would know the tricks you were playing on them. I don't give away all the secrets. I give away secrets. So switching, if whatever you come in as, that's what you're going to remain as. I'm not switching no accounts out. So if you want to come in with an alias account, you better come in like that in the beginning. Or okay. So if you want to join it in addition to all the other groups, you can. So not starting it until the 25th. So don't inbox me until the 25th. I'm just putting this out so y'all can prepare. And I mean, if we're going to do this, if y'all really want to get married, and you don't come to me looking busted, because I can't marry if you busted, okay? Any woman can look beautiful, okay? Like I always say, if a man can turn himself into a beautiful woman, you have no excuse. Don't come to me looking like you the maid, okay? If you coming to me looking like a maid, I'm going to refer you directly to the Level Up group. And don't come at me thinking you don't look like a maid when you know you do, okay? Okay. So, you can come to me for the level up group now, yeah, but the wife group on Thursday. Me and Mickey are going to be doing it, okay? Um, ask all the women in the level up group if the level up group is really helping them, and they're going. Most of them are going to tell you yes. So, and sometimes whoever you're dating, they might not be the person that you're gonna have to marry. Okay, if you're already dating a wealthy man and they're already married, or they just want you as a date or something that they can, see every once in a while, you might have to target someone new. And we're also gonna talk about targets. Okay, just because you're dating some man doesn't mean they want to marry you. Okay, so we got to talk about targets. Um, couple of Dusties approached me recently, and I know better. If y'all are still going for looks, do not join this group. If you're saying I want love and money and looks, don't join this group. Okay? Do not join this group if you're about. "Oh, I want to be in love. I want him to have money. I want him to treat me like a princess. I want him to do that." Don't join this group. Okay? This is a strategic group for lifestyle. There you go. If you have, okay, the group is not started yet. It starts on the 25th, and I will let you guys know because I'm going to make another video saying come join the wife group if you ready. But I just want to tell you guys now so that y'all can get ready. And I wanted to tell you before you even decided to join what I'm not going to be doing and what I am going to be doing. Okay. There is going to be lying involved. You're going to have to lie. Okay. Manipulate, act, maybe even do something out of character for you. Okay. They have to know that you're serious. And if, like I said, if y'all are still hung up on looks, do not join this group. Okay. The goal is marriage, not love, not soulmate, not cute man, not cute babies. Okay. You can always divorce later on. Okay. So it's not free. No, because what I'm giving out is not going to be on YouTube. And like I said, we're going to have other wives in there, other housewives who don't work, who got their man, who take care of them. Okay. He is 36, too old for the group. Um, there is no age limit, but you know, we're gonna be, if you have a problem with older men, don't join the group. Okay. If you're trying to marry somebody your own age, don't join the group unless he ugly and weigh 500 pounds. Okay. And paid. So, someone says throw your morals out the window. This is goal oriented only, by any means necessary, basically. I'm not a wife, but I want to become a stay-at-home mother when I get married. Can I join the group? You sound too nice for this group. Um, I mean, if you don't even have a prospect, or you're not looking for a prospect right now, and you're not trying to really get married and you apply the techniques to someone, like before you can be a stay-at-home wife, you need to be a stay-at-home girlfriend. Okay, rule number one. You have to set the standards from the beginning. So you need to be stay-at-home girlfriend before you can be stay-at-home wife. It's gonna become, it's, you're gonna have to do some something. You know, you're gonna have to make some false documents. Don't worry, it's not gonna be illegal. It's just only for his eyes. You know, you're gonna have to lie. You have to do a lot of stuff. You're gonna have to play dirty. Okay? If you have a problem with this, don't join the group. Okay? Don't join. I'm telling y'all. You got to come up with some stories. You got to be creative. This is like creative writing. This is like drama. This is like Inception. This is like all of that in one. The Matrix, all of that. Okay? We're going to create false memories. Okay? This is what you have to do. You have to play dirty. How do you think all those women marry these millionaires and billionaires? They don't play nice unless the billionaire is just obsessed with some famous person. But for the normal average woman that gets those type is game. They don't play by morals. False memories. Y'all check out my t-shirt. I'm dead. Fake acting, fake crying, fake stories, fake crime. Okay? I'm, I'm serious, y'all. You have to make up some crime. um Oh, if I haven't messaged you back, I'm gonna check all of that tomorrow and tonight. I gotta go to the dentist tomorrow, so I'm probably not gonna be seeing all the messages until later on that evening. So, but I'm gonna get to them. Don't email me to join the wife group until the 25th, or else I'm not gonna see it until then. Then you'll be all the way backed up. Okay. Okay. I'll give it out on the 25th. How to contact me. Okay. If you don't know. You said no virgins. Huh? Yep. The reason behind this, the reason behind no virgins is because, okay, I get email after email after email of virgins who have been lied to, tricked out of their virginity, and now they're all obsessed and crazy. Okay. So if you want to get married and you live, you know, you're not in one of those countries where it's illegal to have sex, then you can join the group because it works a lot different over here in America. Okay. Um, a lot of problems that happen in, you know, those countries where women wait to have sex until they're married. A lot of bad things happen. Like either the man tricks them and says that they're going to marry her and don't, or the man marries her and leaves the country or leaves and doesn't come back, you know, to just to hit it and quit it a couple times. So you could have sold that virginity for millions of dollars, first of all. Second of all, you know, you're probably going to become obsessed over your first encounter or love or really attached if you believe that it was true. And this group is not about love, okay? It is about a lifestyle. So if you happen to fall in love, great, but that's not going to be the focus at all, okay? So there's no way you can get around, you know, getting this type of lifestyle unless you are in a different country. But who's to say he's not going to leave and get bored of you because you're inexperienced? Yeah. Okay. Creating docs. Yes. Sometimes you gotta. Men create fake documents all the time. When you were in school, you made fake doctor notes. Some of y'all have fake IDs. It's no different. You're not showing it to anyone other than him. So, oh well. No. Mm-hmm. So, do not join if you can't do what it takes. Okay. Just imagine if you were a government spy or in the CIA and you had to marry this man as part of your mission. What you gonna do? That's why I got on my military jacket because it's a co-op operation. Get this money, okay? And this ring. Think about it. You got a government agent. Your job is to marry this person, sit there, spy on them, blah 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 blah. How in the world do they get this man to marry them? Techniques, mentalism, implanting thoughts, false memories, seduction, okay? Sex. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, there you go. Okay. No morals. You're gonna have to lie, show some fake documentation, blah 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 blah. You know. How can you tell if a man really loves you when he's your son and he came out of you? Okay. Why y'all asking me these dumb questions? I'm talking about the group and the ruthlessness of it. There. It's also your job to make sure you don't get caught. You won't get caught because you're going to learn from the pros. And it's not going to be something where it's going to be that messed up. It's just going to be it's very subtle. It's not going to be anything major, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of you are already familiar with the tire. I need some new tires. Okay, we're taking it to the next level. We need documentation, we need quotes, we need lots of things. We need fake bills, we need some Photoshop. Okay, we're gonna give you a fake, we're gonna give you a famous ex, we're gonna give you a rich ex, we're gonna give you somebody that increases your value. Okay. I'm getting really good at Photoshop. So, yes, we're going to be lying. Yes, we're going to be manipulating. All of that. Okay. So, when you come in, be ready. Because I'm afraid I might catch a fake document. I'll stick to lying. They won't catch it because it's not going to be super fake. It's not going to really be fake. It's going to be something that you can get download online and doctor it, okay? Um for example, if you need a certain amount of money and you need him to start taking care of you now, you need to make some fake medical bills up from, your mama or something that you have had to pay. You got to come up with a bunch of bills. So and you have to use the excuse that it has to be paid out of your account because you're trying to improve your credit, so he can just give you that amount of money. You need these fake bills. Okay, that's one of the documents, or some of the documents. You need some fake bills. Put your name on it. Photoshop, alter it, you know Adobe, whatever. Fake invoices, something. We're gonna come up with this because a man only marries a woman he thinks he can trust and who's vulnerable to him. You come up and saying, I gotta pay some bills, and you don't have no bills to show with your name on it, and you're not sitting there crying and stressed out and can't have sex. You got to have some documents, okay? And even if he finds out and dang, you went through all this trouble for me, you made up fake bills, you cried, you slept with me, you did all this other crazy stuff for me, I can't leave you anyway. I love your crazy self, even if you get found out. Dang, you did all this for me? I just loved you so much. I didn't want you to get away. I don't want to work because I get sexually harassed by men all the time. Do you forgive me? So you're gonna have to lie, 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 even on your boss. Don't just make up a fake boss. Don't even give him a real boss name. Don't even. I do it. Y'all. I'll tell y'all my story how I got out of it. Shoot, you have to lie. Honesty would have gotten me nowhere. I just don't want to work anymore, James. I am married. Been married for a while. So, but before I was a housewife, I was a house girlfriend. I didn't work. Um, mm, Single women can join the group if they already have, or do you already have to? No, you don't have to have a boyfriend to join the group, but you have to look good. If you looking busted, I'm gonna put you into the level up group first. If you don't know how to get a boyfriend, if you don't know how to talk, y'all need to join the level up group first, okay? This housewife group is for women who already know how to attract men. Okay, you got to be able to attract the man first. If you don't know how to talk to men, if you talk too much, if you tell your life story, if you talk about your career, don't join this group. Go to level up first, okay? Then you can come over here when you got some, you know, training under your belt. If you're already in level up group and you still leveling up and you want to join this group, great. But, you know, remember, it's ruthless. And I'm just going to be honest. What if he's famous? Same process? Nope. Different process. Um, you don't want to marry a famous person, okay? Because you're not going to be treated special. Aim for somebody. That's why we're going to pick targets, okay? If you're trying to marry someone famous, it's not going to work out for your best interest because they're famous. They don't need you, okay? And you can't trick famous people because they're constantly surrounded by lawyers and other people and women, okay? It's going to be hard. Get you someone else. Mm-hmm. Mine still my famous too. Well, okay, that's great, but you're gonna have to aim for something else. This group is not going to be how to marry this famous dude, okay? The thing about famous men, if first of all, if y'all want to marry a famous man, you have to be okay with number one, them cheating on you. Okay? Number two, you have to also be okay with them talking crazy to you. And number three, taking out when they're not famous anymore on you. Okay? If you're not willing to do that, let's find another target. Option two. They have so many groupies most of the time, they don't need to get married. Do athletes count as famous? I mean, okay, so if y'all want to marry athletes and famous people, great. Y'all, it's going to have the same effect, okay? Because there's too many people around them. Look at Rick Ross' baby mama. He's so rich and famous. Don't take care of his son. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I know somebody who's married to a famous rapper and is broke. and they're not even married to them. They just had this baby and living with some other dude, and the rapper don't even take care of his child. So famous don't mean, mm-mm. Better to go for someone who is in a business or has a good career. It's more stable and it's not gonna fluctuate. Okay. hmm Yes, you still gotta play dumb. Sorry. Gotta play dumb still. Is construction work okay? You don't need to use all these tricks on a construction worker. Okay. This is okay. Don't come in this group if you're trying to marry the average dude. Okay, because these tricks don't work on them. They're gonna marry you anyway if you got a job. They're not gonna want you to quit. They're not gonna want you to quit your job if they're average. Don't come in here with no average people or intending to get average people. Don't come in here looking average, and don't come in here thinking you're gonna bag a famous person with these techniques because there's too many people around them. Okay, you need isolation first of all. If you don't turn heads now of wealthy men, you need to go and join the Love group. Okay, if you don't, if you're not impressive as a wife, if no man would be proud to marry you, go to the Level Up group. So basically, you need to look like what men fantasize about. If you don't look like what men fantasize about, go to the Level Up group. Okay. How do you see other women get with famous men and get so how do these okay, they're sharing those men most of the time. Okay. So if you want a famous man, unless you can get them a loan a lot, it's going to be hard for you to be doing the techniques in this group. Okay. That's why I say get someone who has time and who's not famous. If you want somebody famous, stay in the gold digger group. Okay. This is how to get married. A famous man will marry you if you are cool with his cheating and not texting and A B C D F G. You know, if you cool with that, great. But you're not gonna be able to do the same techniques as someone will who has a businessman. Okay. Mm-hmm. You want a doctor? You're gonna have to go for somebody old that wants you. This is how it's gonna be. Don't come in here with I want a doctor, I want a lawyer. I want anybody who's interested in me that has this amount of money. That's the only attitude you need. Doesn't matter what they do for a living. As long as they can support you and you stay home and live a nice lifestyle. Okay? If you're already in the Level Up group, great, keep going. And we'll see what we're working with after, you know. Remember, you're gonna have most of the power in this. Okay, wives have most of the power. So you're gonna have to find a man that you can make weak. Not weak as in weak like oh do whatever you want, but weak as in seduction, and they can't do any better than you. Okay, feminine. Use your femininity. Mm-hmm. Okay. What about drug dealer? No. This is not how to date in the hood. No drug dealers. Okay, this is a legitimate, real money. Um, what if you're already married? Then you're already married. You don't need the group. Uh, You could come in and help out if your man lets you stay home and you don't have to work. You know, you can join and give tips. But if you have to work, you married, and your man expects that half the rent, then this group is how to not have to pay anything and just live a lifestyle and get married. Uh, Shira, okay, these girls have to be trolling with these questions. The group is ruthless. You have to look up the part, okay, ladies? If you're not willing to level up, don't join the group. This is like the third level, okay? How to secure the lifestyle just instead of the bag. Okay? So, if you know that no man is going to rush up to marry you or want to marry you, or that you can't play these mind games and tricks and you still going for looks and blah 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 blah, don't bother. Okay, and I'm not trying to be exclusive. I'm just don't want y'all to waste y'all's time. I'm gonna still be doing these videos, my videos. I still have the level up group and the golden group and the pick me group. So all that's still gonna be in place. Stay in the level up group, stay in the gold digging group if y'all still are trying to work out a lot of other stuff. But this is more for the women who already leveled up or want to level up and marry for lifestyle. Okay? Nothing else. That's it. Someone said life insurance. Yep, lifestyle and life insurance. I need some. Da, 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 da. Is it only for old men? My target is in his mid 30s, but he's really rich. I'm in my. Whoever your target is, great. It might not work on him. Okay, he's 30. He has many options and many years left. Okay. Does this work for men? It could. It could. But I don't think I'm going to let any men in. But it could work for men. Is dating a married man bad karma? What did I say in the beginning of this video? If you're worried about that, this is not the group for you. And if you're trying to get married and he's already married, he has to get divorced. Okay? Now, how to get a man to leave his wife, especially if he has money, is going to be very hard because she's going to take most of it. Okay? So, we're going to target other men. Is there a risk of having kids with disability? Having kids too older? What? Not for the men, only for the woman. If you're older, there's risk. The man, he can have kids up until his 70s and 80s. What kind of fashion rich men prefer on women? Classy. Okay. Why a married when there are so many single loaded ones? I'm terrible at spelling. Okay, I think I'm gonna go. How do I lower a man's self-esteem so he'll worship me? You don't. That's the whole point. That's not how you get married. His self-esteem has to be high only when he's with you. Tricks, mentalism, mental tricks. Hmm. Um. So my Facebook is for family and friends. Don't have whole pics on there. Does that mean the group is gonna be secret, so nobody's gonna know you're in it anyways? There's not going to be any men in the group. This is just tips, okay? Techniques, how to do stuff. Other housewives giving you tips too, not just me. So you can get it from different perspectives. Okay, so only the ruthless. No nice girls in this group, okay? No secret pick-me's. If y'all can't handle it, don't join. Don't be nosy to just to join and see what we doing. You know, because y'all gonna be upset, wasting your money if you can't pull it off. Is it okay to ever be a side chick? If it's beneficial to you, yes. But you said you're not gonna allow people in the group that aren't leveled up. So you're gonna have to go to level up group. You know, it should take you at least 2 weeks to halfway level up enough to get into the housewife group. Okay, these girls that have joined the level up group in 2 to 3 weeks, they were already looking good. Okay, you have to really want it. Do not buy. Okay, this man been taking her out for 2 weeks to expensive restaurants. No sex yet. His birthday is very soon. Should I buy him a birthday cake or ignore it? Get him a card, a birthday card only. Okay. 2 weeks is nothing. Birthday card. If you put anything in that card, you'll pick me. Remember, he's still chasing you and courting you. You only acknowledge his birthday with a card. Don't put no crap in there. Like, I feel so close to you. It's like, happy birthday. Hope it's a great one. Don't put love. Don't put sincerely. Put happy birthday. I hope it's a great one. Or something like that. No emotion. That means he's going to have to try harder. What should I do when they are suspicious of my tactics? Get an older one. Ah, you're not acting enough. You have to like really put yourself in the position mentally. Like, the group probably will have lots of books and PDFs. Yes. All that's going to be in the group. All these questions. Sierra told women to level up on her Instagram. Do you think she watches you, Shira? Maybe. Hey, Sierra, how you doing? I went to the store today, and another lady walked up to me. Aren't you Shira Seven? Aren't you on YouTube? I love you. It's like, yeah. I hate when people see me out because I'm like thinking they're judging me. Look at me. Oh, she don't look like she do on YouTube. um, I'm so nice in public though. I'm not really a troll in real life unless you mess with me. It doesn't matter what I consider attractive. It matters what men consider attractive. You understand? We're going by their standard of beauty. It's not about what you think is cute, what I think is, what your mama think is cute. It's about what men find attractive and want to marry. Okay? So remember, we're not going by what you think, what I think. but what men find attractive mostly, you know. How come I don't get a call back? It depends, you know. Are you impressive? Do they see themselves with you? Did you turn them off? Did you talk too much? Do men really like blondes better? They're only if they were born with or could be born with blonde hair, possibly. And if you if you got to put a wig on it to be blonde, they prefer your hair not to stand out and make a scene. Okay? How do you know if a man considers you marriage material? It doesn't matter because we're going to make him think it. Okay? In the group. It doesn't matter if he considers you marriage material. You're going to become marriage material. And you're going to make him think that you are marriage material. Why do guys always move too fast with me? Because they want to have sex with you. Uh-huh. How many minutes do you recommend talking on the phone to these men? 5 minutes or less. And let them do most of the talking. Cut them off before they finish. Leave them wanting more. Um, I want to learn how to talk and sound more mature, a 40-year-old type, but I don't know. Okay, well, study someone that speaks eloquently. Don't use any slang words. Don't say and like Kerry Washington. If you watch any of her interviews, she speaks really well. Maybe you should go watch some of her interviews and try to emulate that. Read out loud, sound, and you know, like you have manners, things like that. I talk to a lot of girls on the phone and they sound like they're still in high school and they're grown. You know, if your vocabulary hasn't changed since high school, you need to do better. Hmm. Do I clean and cook? Do you clean and cook? Hell no. That's the one thing you don't do. The two things you don't do. You don't clean and you don't cook for him. Unless you're having a party and y'all clean up together and you're cooking for many people. You do not just cook for him only. Okay? Never. That's not why he's going to marry you. Okay? You make sure there's food in the house. You make sure you know how to order some stuff to go. You make sure you bring him some food home on your way home if he's hungry and he asks you to and you're using his money. But you don't sit there and cook for him or you don't do his laundry. Okay? Especially if you're already moved in with them. You don't do any of that. Because that's not why they're going to marry you. That should not be one of the reasons they marry you. Okay? Because they should have a maid and you should be able to hire a maid. Shira, you should create a list of celebrity women that best represent the perfect level up marriage. Oh, any woman who got a millionaire to marry them and they're not famous, there you go. Hmm. Yes, don't become his maid. He's not marrying you for that reason. Okay? Men marry pick me chicks so that they can cheat on them later on. You want to be the one that he chases and does not expect to cook or clean. Okay? That's not why you're marrying him. He's marrying you to keep you from marrying someone else, okay? Not to cook and clean and be a maid, okay? He's marrying you so you don't get away. He's marrying you because you're the best. He's marrying you because there ain't nobody else like you, okay? He's marrying you and gonna get you a maid, okay? This is not why he's marrying you. If you pick up a pot or some laundry, you you messed up, okay? Yes. Do you think the housewives of Atlanta are cooking and cleaning? Maybe they cook every once in a while, but they don't have to. You know what I'm saying? You don't do that. I'm not saying you're going to marry a millionaire. I'm not saying you're going to marry a billionaire. I'm saying you should be able to not have to do those things, and you should be fully taken care of. But you have to look the part, okay? This is very important. If you can't attract a wealthy man when you're leveled up, dressed up, looking good, don't join the group. Okay. How would you talk on a first phone call? I would talk real quick, seductive, like I was getting in the bathtub, and then I would tell him I need to go, and I'll call him later, and I wouldn't call him. Okay? You have to be the exact opposite of a pick me to get married to a wealthy man who's going to take care of you. You have to be the exact, you can have zero pick me qualities. You have to just throw them all out. You have to take risks, big risks. Okay? Some of y'all women aren't willing to take these risks because y'all are afraid to lose something. If you do this right, the techniques that I'm going to show you guys in the group, you won't have to worry, you know? Okay. I'm sorry, dude. It works. Don't be mad. I'm not going to give away all the secrets on here. So, yes. Rubs hands like Birdman. Okay. You're going to you're going to get a lot of valuable information that's not going to be on the channel because some of the stuff, you know, people are not going to agree with, okay? Some of the stuff the regular public won't agree with because, oh, that's wrong. Why would you do that? Blah, 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 blah. Because we're trying to get results, okay? Um, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, you know, you're a government agent. Your mission is to get married and get this man to marry you, okay? By any means necessary, or you will be killed for not getting your target. That's what it's gonna be like, okay? Taking off my boots. They're not gonna send in a ratchet pick me. They're gonna send in something that looks good, okay? Think about it. So, and we also, let's be realistic, okay? I'm not trying to exclude anyone. We still have all the other groups, but let's be realistic, okay? If you know that you're not going to be able to pull this off and you just want to get in to learn, great. Don't be upset because other women, it's working for them, but it's not working for you, and you just came in to witness. Don't be upset because I'm telling you now, men only marry for a few reasons. And when they marry a woman who doesn't cook or clean for them, it's a lot different, okay? It's marrying because they want to actually marry you, okay? Because they are obsessed. Not because, oh, she a good woman, or, you know, she does a lot for me. She got a good job. She works. She put in her work. No, it's going to be to take care of you, and because they don't want you with anyone else. And that's the only reason. You're it's going to be on a whole nother level mentally. And if you're not ready to play these games and do all this stuff, then you can't, you're not going to be able to join if you have problems, you know. So hey, a lot of women will, are a lot of pick me's are too masculine to understand. Okay, that's why they don't pick them to seduce men and get them for what they got. Okay, they pick ultra, they pick ultra strategic feminine women who know how to get what they want from a man. That's who they send in to get close to someone when they're trying to spy on them or get some dirt on them. They don't send in a man, they send in a woman. Okay? And they try to get the information by any means necessary. That's how you're going to try to get the ring, by any means necessary. Pick me's, whatever, they can work themselves to death. They can be that man's maid all they want. That's not going to be your life. Okay? Mm-hmm. Anyway, hi, I'm following all your strategies with my new boyfriend. Haha. Great. I hope it's working. Uh-huh. Does it matter if a wealthy man is convinced that you are already sexually attracted to him when I'm not? Y'all gotta stop worrying about that stuff. What do you want? What is your goal? What do you do if they try to hurt my feelings? Actually hurt? What? You need this t-shirt. And you need to really think, I am dead inside. Your mission. You have a mission. Okay? Doesn't matter. You're not feeling anything. Okay. Your feelings can't be hurt. Okay? Because you're just like that pushy salesman that comes to your house and you keep telling him, no, I don't want none, and they keep trying to sell you stuff. That's you. Okay? Y'all ever seen that movie? I forgot which movie it was. Oh my gosh. I don't know. That movie with Morris Chestnut and that lawyer, and he had a gold digging wife or girlfriend that was trying to get him to marry her. And he was trying to break up with her, so he was hiring this dude to break up with her. He was like some author of some book. I forgot the name of that book, that movie, but he was trying to hire this dude to help him break up with his fiance because he didn't want to marry her because she was a gold digger. Do you see how she flipped the script and got married? Breaking all the rules, or three can play that game, whatever. I don't know. But do you see what she did? Uh, she got married to him anyway and made him think it was his idea. How long is the mission? Because I'm on my last year of youth and I don't have a lot of time. Well, if you look good already, then great. You could start quick. If you don't look good, you need to go to level up group and become what men are very attracted to. Okay, because men want a beautiful wife, first of all. So you got to go get cute and put yourself out there. You're going to have to play a damsel in distress. You're going to have to act. You're going to have to do a lot of things that are morally wrong. So I hope you're ready for that. At which stage in the relationship do you can recommend having sex in order to make him marry you? The stage where he's already paying all your bills. Okay, after that. Uh, it's gonna be a lot of acting. Okay, if y'all can't fake it and pretend like an old man looks like a supermodel, a man, y'all, this ain't for you. Okay, you might have to get some shots. Might have to get some tequila. Okay, get some tequila. Like seriously, not going to be able to fake it. You have to pretend or really feel it. Get some alcohol in you. Okay. Yeah. If you can't do the sugar daddy thing, you can't do this. Okay. If sugar daddies bother you, you can't do this. Because this is gonna be married. You're gonna be married. Hmm. So alcohol makes me talk too much. Well, then only drink it right before it's time to do something. That's why I said shots. You don't have to get drunk the whole night. Just keep you some tequila. When it's time to do the do, take about 3 shots, 3 or 4 shots. Okay. Then go to sleep. Okay, yes, Sandra. Educated men look at spelling when you text. Some women need to read and improve their writing skills. For sure. I know a lot of you do, like, the text sound exactly how you talk, and how you talk is incorrect, so the text is incorrect. You need to work on text etiquette. Have Siri help you or something. Alexa. If you can't speak correct or text correct, use few words, very few, 2 word sentences, 3 word sentences. Do not try to go all out, because some of the education systems and schools that y'all went to was not good. Will I start an older group? The group is for anyone who is of age to get married. Like, but you got to think about it. What older guy is going to want to marry a woman his age? You got to go way older. Okay. You don't misspell stuff on purpose to play dumb. Playing dumb is not being stupid. It's being letting them be smarter than you, but you know how to read and write. Okay, you're not stupid dumb. You're just playing like they know more than you. Okay, when I say play dumb, I don't mean play stupid and ignorant. I mean let them dominate the conversation, let them impress you, and don't correct them or talk too much about what you know. because they're trying to impress you. Okay, if you're typing like you went to the worst schools in the district or in the city, that's different. Okay, it's called bad grammar. They're going to be embarrassed. They don't want to take you around people because you're embarrassing. So work on that grammar, work on how you speak and text. Okay, this is it. Play done. Okay, hip hop and gay slang has ruined these young girls' vocab. Yes. My mom's friend just got married for her first time at 50 and she doesn't have to work if she doesn't want to. That's great. Yeah. I'm educated and I only date educated men, and some of them told me they have dumped women because they can't even spell basic words. Hmm. Um, if you're 57, you need to be dating a 70 something year old. What? Okay. I'm dating a young guy, but not for me. I'm over men my age. Okay, yeah. What is the possible age range for marriage target? I'm in my early 20s. I currently have a man in their mid 30s paying my bills. Um, are you ready to get married? Like, you're in your early 20s? If you're ready to get married, then it's a possibility. If he's already paying all your bills, do y'all live together? You gotta live together. Y'all gonna have to live with the guy, okay? At some point. Okay, well that's this next step. You gotta move in. Move into his house. Don't let him move into yours. Hmm. Okay, that's the next step. Um, see, the thing about older women, they don't want to date older men because they want to feel young too, and they feel like older men are not going to be fun. They're not going to be able to do nothing, and blah 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 blah. But your goal is not that. Your goal is the lifestyle. Okay, because you get the older man, you get the lifestyle. You're not marrying for your twin flame, for your soulmate. This is not what this group is about. Okay? So, how soon after you start dating should you move in? Well, that all depends. Like, some of y'all have kids, some of y'all are single and don't have kids. It all depends. It all depends. So, um, I'm saying if you don't have kids, aim for 4 to 6 months. If you have kids, he's got to like really, really be obsessed with you, and he has to have the room for them. Okay. I say 4 to 6 months. Um, how to make him ask? You don't. He's not gonna. It's not his decision. It's yours. That's what this group is about. We don't ask. We tell. Okay. Hmm. Like I said, this is not for the moral. It's by any means necessary. Hmm. Sure, I know I'm pretty, but why men just stare at me instead of asking me for my number? You might be pretty, but are you appropriate? Okay. Are you classy? Can they take you home to mama? Okay. If they sleep with you, you know, is it going to cost them a lot? See, when men just look at pretty women and they don't really approach, they don't know what they want you for. Okay? They don't know if they just want to sleep with you. They don't know if you're going to try to scam them and get some money. They don't think that you're appropriate for the environment that they're in. They don't want their coworkers or peers to see them approaching someone like you. You might look good, but you might not be appropriate. They might be married and they might just look, you know? So you got to understand, if you're not appropriate, they might just stare. They might be afraid, you know. They might be scared of rejection. They might not have enough money for you. It could be many reasons, you know. You might look too good for them. So, down. You know what you want, but you're no good for them. So, be appropriate at all times. Like, some women think by doing too much and doing extra is going to attract the man. Sometimes men are also thinking about what other people think of them if they see them approach you. You know, if you look like a hooker and you approach and a man approaches you, his friend is gonna be like, why is he walking up to that hooker? If you look classy and he approaches you, but he's with people that don't agree with, dating your type of woman, he's not gonna approach you. If he's married and he got relatives and friends that know his wife, he might not approach you. So it's many things. Just don't even worry about it. If men approach what they want, he just might be admiring you from a distance. You okay? A good exercise to do is ask a successful man what their definition is of a perfect wife, and tell him to be very honest and don't worry about your feelings. Ask somebody that you're related to so that they're not, you know, trying to save face. Ask someone who has money, though, and has nothing to lose by telling the truth. Because most of the time, they're going to tell you, well, she has to look good. She has to be balanced and nice. She has to be really good in bed or whatever, blah, 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 blah. So get the priorities of his answers. How old is she? Ask him about age. How old does she need to be? See if he wants to marry same age or younger or older. Get all the information, gather your information. Mm-hmm. What happened if you want anal? Oh my gosh. That might require a few carrots. Okay? And an engagement and a few carrots. Because if you're going to do that, at least have the ring already. Okay. Hmm. Don't do that. Mm-mm. Say, no, I'm saving that for my husband. You can give him the other stuff, but save that. I'm saving that for my husband. Put that on the menu for after marriage. And still, you don't even have to do it. You can just lie. I'm scared. I don't want to do it. Okay? But put it out of reach until the marriage is sealed. That gives him something to aim for, a goal. Eh, 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 eh. I feel that way about BJ's. BJ. Okay, don't join the group then. Because they doing that stuff in junior high now. Okay. Yeah. If you ask most men these days, if that's not on the menu pre-marriage, you ain't getting married. Okay? I'm just telling y'all the truth. Don't join the group. Because they're doing kids are doing this now. Okay? This is like normal. This is the normal every day. If you still iffy about that, you're not gonna convince no man to marry you. I'm just saying. How do you get a man to change? You don't. They don't change. They change if they want to, if they're trying to impress you, but they don't change. If you're not if you're not worth it, they're not going to change for you. If you're worth it, they will change for you. You know what I'm saying? If you say I'm leaving unless you do A, B, C, and D, and they say goodbye, they don't want to change for you. If they change for you permanently for a year or more, then they changed for you. But they have to do it on their own. You can't keep mothering them. They have to get up and do something because they see that you're leaving or not taking it anymore and doing what you need to do. You can't change a man. Hmm. I'm not giving a random dude BJ's. If I were together exclusively, then cool. Well, hopefully it's not going to be a random dude because you're trying to make them your husband. Hmm. I'm a virgin as a woman. I don't want to do be. Well, you can't join the group if you're a virgin because y'all gonna we gonna be. That's not how you get a man in America. And I'm teaching with American tactics. Okay. Okay, like I said, this is a ruthless group. There are no morals. You can't join if you feel like this. It's not gonna stay with the level up group or the pick me group, but y'all cannot. No virgins allowed in this group. Sorry. This is securing the lifestyle. How do you get a guy to you slept with to chase you? He wants to hang out again, and I'm playing hard to get and uninterested. He is still interested in me, but I want him. I want him to want me and pursue me. He should have been paid a lot of money before you slept with him. He would have been invested in you, and he would not be trying to hang out with you. He'd be trying to date you. You already gave it up free, so he expects it for free now. Okay. The only thing I can suggest that you do is ask him for some help, and if he comes through with some help, like some new tires, and maybe some new money, like paying for 4 tires. If he gives you some money, if you can get $100 out of him, and tell him, oh, I need your help. Can you come help me? Can you come help me? If he doesn't come help you, he's only wants you for the sex, okay? You can't get him to chase. He's already got it. He's just getting the left, what's next. So never sleep with a man until they're invested. If they're not, if they want to hang out again and you're playing hard to get and he's still interested, it's because he knows he already got it and it's easy to get. So he's going to pursue it until you give in again with nothing, you know? So you're going to have to cut him off and tell him it was a mistake that you slept with him and that you only do that when you're in a relationship. You're going to have to take your respect back. Okay. So, anyway, what about sex dolls? Tell us how you feel about them. I feel like if a man is gonna pay that much money for a sex doll, he doesn't need one. You know, I fear some men. I think they're good for people with sexual addictions and necrophiliacs who like sex with dead people. I feel like that's good for them. Or men who can't get any, but men who have an ego and who make a lot of money and who like the real deal, they don't care about those dolls. They might just have it as a prop. If you're married and want to do a threesome but don't really want to do a threesome, there you go. But I feel like the dolls are not really a threat to women because, I mean, it's a piece of rubber. You know what I'm saying? It just lays there and does nothing. So if that replaces a woman, then the man is not going to benefit you anyway who has that doll. Okay. hmm I mean, how do you think they would feel afterwards? Think about it. If a man got on top of that doll, a lifeless doll, and started going away at it, think about how he feels afterwards. He got to clean the doll out, get a water hose, spray it. Don't you think he gonna feel stupid and disgusting and dirty? Like, I gotta clean my doll out. Get some Lysol. He ain't gonna. That's what I think about the doll. I don't want to wear a condom. I gotta clean it out every time. I can't let it pile up because it's gonna be flies in it and maggots. They're gonna feel stupid afterwards and like a loser. The doll is gonna make them feel even more like a loser when they're cleaning it out. Okay. So that's what I think about the sex dolls. I think it's gonna make them feel more of a loser. I think some guys are actually gonna try to pimp out their doll. It's gonna be neighborhood doll. They're gonna be selling that doll for drugs in the hood. Hey, I got this doll, man. Oh God. They need to make a movie about the doll. Oh my God, that would be such a good movie to have the doll in different genres of life. I have it in like the wealthy society, the middle class, upper middle class, you know, the the redneck, the hood. Then it gets to like a different country. see what they use it for. It would be called Diaries of a Doll. And it would be from the doll's perspective in her imagination if she was a real person. The last story, she would be some chick would fake her death and steal all her man's money and fake her death and put the doll in the casket. Ah, they're creating a male lifelike doll for women. Super weird. Ew, I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want a male doll because I'd be like dressing them up like a woman, putting makeup on them, taking pictures, putting my wig on him to comb it out. He'd be used like as a prop. I'd be putting my clothes on him to do hauls. Yeah, look how this shirt looks when it's on. So yeah, we men about to start wife and traps. Wife and traps. Okay. They need love too. How can I get over someone I've been with for 9 years? Are they married? Are y'all married? If that dude has not married you in 9 years, you should be over him. Okay. Okay. If you're married, chances are he's going through his midlife crisis. Probably finding somebody else younger. It's time for you a makeover. Time for you to level up. Time for you to go out and get someone else better. The focus should not be on him. It should be on you now. As soon as somebody leaves you and abandons you and walks out on you, you need to refocus back on yourself, okay? The way you get over somebody is to get back to who you used to be. And when you remember who you were and that you're the prize, you should be over them, okay? Free sperm. If no ring, talk after year 3, I'm cheating or finding another. Yeah. Is a hand job considered sex? Yep. You should touch him. He needs to work for you. Let him go out and have sex with whoever. As long as he hasn't gotten it with you, he's still gonna chase you. Okay? Until you sleep with or who he sleeps with. Do you understand? Because it doesn't matter. You have a goal. If you're not sleeping with him because you're trying to get him to invest more into you and he goes off and sleeps with somebody else, don't get mad. That's what he needs to do because he doesn't care about that person. He's still going to still pursue you until he gets what he wants from you. In order to do that, he has to keep investing. So he's not going to throw away all his investment. He might go see with somebody else, but he's not going to throw away his investment. He's still going to pursue you. Okay? And you don't do that either. That makes you look cheap. Okay? Mhm. What if the guy you want has other women pursuing him because he is wealthy and attractive? Get rid of the attractive part. Okay? Go find somebody who's not attractive. Yeah. Simple. Okay? You got to use your brain. We're trying to secure, if you're wealthy and you look good, you're always going to have women after you. Okay? And that man knows that. Don't be afraid to, okay, if you stay at a distance, like you don't care and you're not fawning over him like the other women, he's going to say, well, why didn't she like this for me? You know, let those other girls stroke his ego. And when he is done with them, he's going to still pursue you if you're special and you stand out. And, you know, did you think your husband attractive or wealthy? Do you think your husband attractive? James is not my type, okay? When I first when we first met, he was not my type. I was trying to get rid of him. Then I asked him the key questions. What kind of car do you drive? What do you do? And are you married? And all the answers were right, so he became my type. Okay? That is what that's how you secure the game, okay? I had my type so many times. I don't need my type ever again in life. I need some money. I need some lifestyle. I need a house. Need cars. Okay. Need good school systems. Need insurance. Need all of this. Okay. Uh, so it's not about my type. It's about what's best for me. You know how like you want to eat cupcakes. You want to eat, you know, donuts, but you got to eat broccoli. Okay. Got to do what's good for you. Um, mm, are you attracted to him now? We've been married since 2006, I think. So he just looks like normal to me now. Doesn't even like I just see James. Like there is no attractive or non-attractive after this many years of marriage. Not for me, anyways. So, um, you see the same person every day, no matter if they look good or bad, they look the same. You understand? So after a couple years, it's not even gonna matter. Hmm. Uh, 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 uh. I pity that fool. He's not a fool. He got what he wanted, and I got what I wanted. Okay, so how are we fools? He got what he wanted. I got what I wanted. It's a good, even exchange. It's logical. Yeah. Hmm. So, mhm. Am I happy? Of course I'm happy. I don't have to work. I stay home all day. I make videos. I get my nails done. I do makeup. I go to the gym. I go shopping. Of course I'm happy. I mean, I I think that most people think that you have to be in love and all lovey dovey and up under somebody to be happy. That is not me. I like to be happy. I'm a loner, basically. I like to go out, buy what I want, do what I want, drive what I want, That makes me happy. My lifestyle is happy. You know, James is great. He does everything I want. He doesn't ever bother me, cause any trouble. He's a almost a perfect husband, you know? So it's like he never did anything to make me upset, really. So I'm happy. I don't have to worry about, you know, uh, nobody calling saying, "Hey, how you all? Uh, I got your man, and you know, uh, he's my man now. He's too old for that." And I'm always gonna look young to him, always. Hmm. And I'm not ashamed of it. You know, he know if he was broke, I wouldn't have married him. Duh. I didn't lie to him. I told him I wasn't working. But don't most rich men cheat on their wives? Yeah, they do, but not if they're old and come home and go to sleep on the couch and there's nobody out there better. You know, he would have to start all over, invest all over into some other chick to outdo me, you know? And he's afraid of catching whatever he gonna catch from them. He get afraid of getting robbed. He watches forensic files and he's paranoid. See, that's why you gotta leave it on when they sleep. It's another mental trick. You show him all these forensic files and criminal minds, he afraid to do anything. Paranoid. See, that's why I don't go anywhere. See all them crazy people out there? They gonna set you up. They gonna set you up. They gonna get your credit card number while you sleep. I be planting stuff in their minds. Like, man, shoot. If I was, you know, if I was a girl and this man was cheating on his wife, shoot, I'd be going through his wallet while he sleep, slipping him sleeping pills, getting his credit card. No, I made him paranoid to even try to cheat. And he's not the type of person that will go looking for it anyway. He's just like he got what he wanted at home. Okay. Do you love him? Can you tell me? Yes, I love him. Okay. He has ever since I was 22. I have not had to work unless I chose to. I did go to culinary school and I worked for about 1 month in a restaurant for my internship or whatever. Uh, that's it. I haven't had to work since I was 22 years old. 22. Okay. Haven't worked for another person since I was 22. You know how old? Do you know how long ago that was? So, wouldn't you love somebody who has taken care of you since you were 22 years old? Bought your car, houses, you have kids with them? That's a dumb question. Like, I'm not sitting up here looking in his eyes talking about you, my soulmate. No, that's fairy tale love. Real love lasts, and it's not based on stupid emotions. It's based on reality. Reality is I can look at him and tell him you old and you lucky to have me. And reality is he can look at me and say, if I was broke, you wouldn't be here. And reality is that we can laugh at it and move on and raise our children in a nice neighborhood, drive nice cars, live a good life. Okay. That is the reality. That is real love. Okay. Y'all fake love is based on, you know, oh, you don't listen to me. Oh, you don't show me attention anymore. Oh, you don't text me. You don't do this. Oh, I don't have feelings. I'm not attracted. That's fake. Real love is when you can sit there and talk trash to somebody right in their face and laugh. That's real love, okay? And that's what I do. So, I have honest love. I got it dishonestly, but I'm honest. Anyway, James is old. That's why I married him. I wasn't finna marry nobody my own age. Oh hell no. Hmm. You hope James get him a Filipina maid so he can have threesome with you? Nope. James old. He don't need no threesome. And then you be crying. I wouldn't be crying. I don't care. Shoot. Gossip website have proof of James cheating, and recently this summer he was chatting with one of the members that have evidence. They want to show you. Should I inbox you the details of it? I don't care. Shoot. I They don't know what I was doing. As long as the tension is not over here. She-Ra gonna have one or one some. Look, like for me, I wouldn't even care if James cheated. That's not why I married him. Okay, that's not why I married him. I don't think he is gonna cheat, but I wouldn't leave. Like, oh no, go ahead. Less work for me, and I'm still getting my bills paid. Less work for me. Would you divorce him and move to Hawaii? I don't know if I'd move to Hawaii, but no, I'd rather wait till he dies so I can get the insurance. I ain't going nowhere. Me just be like Beyonce and Jay-Z. I'm in it to win it. Now, would I be a true gold digger if I let the big bucks get away? I forgive you. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. There's real estate involved. There's insurance, 401ks. I'm in it to win it. Oh God, I'm not gonna give up all that for somebody cheating. That now that's an emotional decision. And that's not logical. Hey. Trying to okay. Cheating can bring STDs though. Yeah, he ain't gonna be cheating, believe me. I got him too paranoid to cheat, child. He's like, mm-hmm. How you doing? That's okay. I don't care. I'm still the beneficiary on an insurance policy. Oh girl. Mm-hmm. So I told you I'm gonna be a millionaire one day. And I'm serious. I'm gonna be a millionaire. Y'all don't believe me? Watch. hope you die first before him. He ain't got no insurance on me. That's why we play you like this. Yeah. Yep, the trolls are mad because they can't get nothing. They can't get a girlfriend. They can't get nobody to sleep with them. They got to trick pick-me's. I'd be mad too. You know? Just think about it. I will probably become a millionaire when James passes. They will never be a millionaire. Okay? All I did was get married. So, oops. That's why we play you like this. Do I wish James see this. I don't care if he see it or not. I'm still on the beneficiary. He ain't gonna do nothing. I'm just gonna tell him it's for entertainment purposes. This is how I make my money. How you doing? James, if you're watching, this is for entertainment value only. See? And it's under comedy. So anything I say is all a joke. Ooh. And you think he gonna sit up here and watch the whole thing? He gonna be asleep. About 30 minutes in, no, about 10 minutes in, he gonna be asleep. He can't even sit there and talk to me for 10 minutes without going to sleep or zoning out. You think he gonna sit on here for 5 hours listening to this? What you talking about, Tish? Oh, don't worry. You know me. I'm a troll. Just talking about how I'm gonna get your money after you die. That's all. Ha ha ha. We joke about that stuff all the time. Y'all think we don't joke about that stuff? There's videos of me joking about this stuff with him. So anyway, James don't feel sorry for himself. He's happy. I mean, if he wasn't married to me, what would he be doing right now? He'd be by himself, watching Law and Order, laying on the couch, just like he's doing right now. Except he would feel lonely because he would be alone in the house with no kids, no dog, and no wife. So, just because y'all mad and y'all can't do nothing, don't mean he's mad. When we go out, he proud. He walk around like he the man. Yeah, I got me a young wife. Yeah, he calling James dumb. James smart. He got a lot. More than you would ever have. To me, that's smart. I'm going to warn my son to stay away from these kind of women. Then he going to be gay. Because we all going to be like this in a couple of years. Have you ever been in love? Of course I have. Many times, darling. Like when I was in high school, when I was out of high school. And, many times I've been in love. It's a great, wonderful feeling. But you can't base marriage on being in love. Okay? Because in love don't pay the bills. He wants his son to be with a pick-me woman, right? Y'all arguing in the comments. You gonna tell your son to stay away from women like me? Well, then you better go find him a pick-me. And you know, so at the end of the day, it's all good, y'all. So the group is going to start on the 25th. It is going to be a paid group. Savages only. Ruthless women only. No virgins. Women that have high morals, that's not for you. Okay? If you need to level up, go to the level up group first. You can't get married. You can't get married if you look busted. Okay? If a man is not proud to parade you around in front of his colleagues and his friends, go back to the drawing board. And then you can come and join. Because let's face it. You know, I might take up a collection to buy some of these dusties, or one of these dusties, one of those latex dolls. I might buy me one and sit it right back there just to make a mad. Just have it as my hat prop. And like, yeah, he'll be mad. What that doll doing back there? Oh, it's just to show you what you can't afford. They're gonna try to get a credit card to buy it. You can't. You are not approved for this credit card, sir. Dang. They're gonna try to get a credit card, or they're gonna wait till the pick me chick gets their income tax check back. They're gonna buy them one. Tax season is your favorite. That's so nice. Does anyone know why some husbands get mad when you dress sexy in public? Because they don't want other men looking at you? Because you're theirs? You can dress sexy, but not too sexy. You gotta be classy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a man is not gonna let you walk around and have his friends and other men sexually fantasizing about you because of your clothes. Now, if you are covered and you still look pretty, he's not worried about it as much. But if everything is hanging out and his best friend can see all your boobs and ass, then that's a problem. That's disrespectful, you know. That's the same thing as your man walking around in his underwear around your cousin or brother. I mean, not brother, your cousin or sister or best friend. It's the same thing. You will be mad and tell him to go put some clothes on and don't walk around here like that. It's the same thing. So men are very visual and they're very sexual and they know how others think. So of course they don't want you walking around like half naked. It's the same thing. Mhm. So you can dress classy. If your man is walking around in a nice suit or some slacks and a shirt or some jeans and a shirt, it's not the same thing because he's not doing it deliberately and putting his stuff in your sister or cousins or friend's face. You know what I'm saying? It's different. Hmm. Anyway, you can hate me all you want, but it works. My techniques work. Oh, wow. Now, there's always going to be women who are not going to follow the techniques, who think that they're going to do their own, put their own spin on it, and when it don't work, you'll be mad because they didn't follow. They want to replace this with that. Nope, you got to do. You know, I, I want a young man. I want a cute man. Okay, well they don't want you, and they don't want to marry you. You got to get what wants you. That's the whole point. If you're chasing behind a man, you're doing it wrong. They need to be chasing behind you and honoring you and wanting to marry you. They got to feel like if you leave them, their life is over. That's what they got to feel like, that they will never find another you. That's what they have to feel like. And that's your job to make them feel like that. You know how all these pick me chicks, when their man leaves them, they go insane and obsessed, and they like, but we were soulmates, and I feel that he still loved me. That's how that man has to be over you if you decide to leave or if you threaten to leave. That's how he has to be. And you can't get that with somebody who's very attractive and wealthy and has 10,000 options. Okay? Can't do that. So y'all can be mad all y'all want. Y'all know it works. Y'all aren't even targets. So I don't know why y'all mad. Y'all ain't got no money. Nobody wants to marry y'all. Yeah, we're not trying to marry y'all. We're not trying to scam on y'all. We're trying to scam on people that actually have the money to actually support a family, that can actually leave a will instead of a won't. Okay? Y'all are not the target. I don't know why y'all mad. That's like y'all being mad at groupies for trying to get into the VIP of, or the backstage of a concert. Like, we not looking for you. We don't want y'all, what y'all got. Y'all don't got enough. Y'all still little boys. We don't have to scam y'all. Y'all trying to scam us. We trying to get the real money. Y'all trying to get sex. We trying to get real estate. Okay? Y'all trying to get laid. We trying to get paid. There's a difference here. Okay? We leave with something in our purse. Y'all don't leave with nothing. So don't be mad at us. What if he looks good and obsessed? Is there higher risk for cheating with men like this? Of course, because if he can get that obsessed over you, he can get that obsessed over another girl if she convinces him. You know what I'm saying? But if he looks good, he has more options and more people chasing him. Okay? I don't care. It's all good. Leaving with the P is good enough for me. See? That's all they want. We want real estate. We want cars. We want houses. We want marriages. We want beneficiary benefits. All they want is sex. So, seems fair to me. I'm not against men. I'm pro marriage. See? I'm talking about how to become a wife. She or seven ever have 10 inches of love? Of course. I sowed my royal oats many times, okay? That's why I don't miss nothing. Like I done been there and done all of that. So when it's time to get the lifestyle. Hmm. But 10 inches didn't pay the rent, baby. 10 inches didn't pay the mortgage, and 10 inches didn't buy bins, and 10 inches nothing. Okay? Because you can buy 10 inches at the store. Okay. Mm, no, I'm not divorced. I'm married. Okay. When James dies, hit me up. I'm gonna be a widow. I am not remarrying. I'm not. I'm off the market. My my sugar daddy wants me to be submissive. I have lightly da 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 da, but I know that what he wants. Da, da, da. Oh God, get some money. So you like 10-inch anyway? As long I don't. You know what? I'm old. I done had kids. I'm old. I'm a housewife now. Sex is overrated to me. You know, I've already been there and done all of that. You know, that's for people who are looking for attention and looking for validation. You know what I'm saying? I don't need any of that anymore. I got everything I want. Hmm. Hmm. Any of the women I know who marry older men cheated with younger women? Of course, all the time. Shoot, I knew my friend. She was cheating with one of her. She owned. He bought her a bar, and she was cheating with one of her securities. And I think he knew it too. And I don't think he cared because he was so old. Hmm. I'm okay. Anyway, the moral of the story is do what you want to do to get what you need to get in this world. And don't let anyone tell you you're wrong for getting what you want. Okay? Pretend you're a man after the P. Pretend you're a man after some sex. And don't stop until you get it. Okay? Don't stop until you get the ring and the marriage. You go in with a mission, you go in a with an agenda. You don't stop till you get it. Treat it just like men treat you. Okay? Lie. Lie about how much money you make. Lie about everything. Lie, lie, lie. The same thing they do, you do it, but on a larger scale, and you secure the entire lifestyle. Okay? Shira, how would you use a pregnancy to get married? A married man. You wouldn't. Because, first of all, if you use a pregnancy to get a married man, it's not gonna work. Because they're not gonna run to you and a new baby when chances are they already have older kids. They don't want to redo. They don't want to start over, you know, and have them and their entire reputation shamed. They're gonna pretend that you never happened. Okay, so you can't do that. You got to use mentalism on him. Okay, so do you ever get jealous with James? No, I don't get jealous with James. That's part of my charm. Hmm. If you're with a married man and he leaves for you, one day he will leave you for a new one. That's not true. Depends on how old he is and what he has to lose. Because men think with logic. Uh-oh. He has a wife and kids, but his wife separated and took the kids. Okay. He's probably trying to get him back because he don't want to pay them child support bills. Hmm. And when the wives do find out, they come back when the coast is clear. Ha ha ha. Oh, this dude saying he cheats on his wife. Okay. Well, we already know a lot of men cheat, so that's not news. Do all men cheat? I don't know. I think the last time I looked, this is 86% of men cheat. I don't know if that's just the U.S. Hi. Yeah, it's better to be with a man who has money than a broke man who cheats on you who's broke. So if you're gonna get cheated on by anybody, at least let them have some money. Okay? Just think. These dusties are cheating on their girlfriends and using women and cheating on them. At least if you had a man with money and you were married to one, it would be harder for them to cheat and they would risk a lot of money just by trying to cheat. Or if they did cheat and get away with it, you still can shop. Okay? So you still got a nice car and you still live your life. You still got your lifestyle. Okay? You a broke man cheat on you, you don't have nothing but heartache, misery. Why did I stay with this broke man if all he's gonna do is cheat? I'm sitting here working 12-hour shifts and taking care of him while he goes out and cheats on me. You gonna feel stupid if you cheat. If a broke man cheats on you, if a rich man cheat on you, or a man that's paying every bill, you don't care because you know what? You can go cheat on him too and not skip a beat. Like, oh, okay, have a nice day at work, honey. You know, so choose choose carefully because a man is only as faithful as his options. That's why you have to remember that. A man is only as faithful as his options. So if your man has lots of options, less likely he will be faithful. The less options your man has, the more likely he will be faithful. It doesn't guarantee faithfulness, but the less options, the higher chance of faithfulness. The more options, the lower chance of faithfulness. That's very easy to figure out. Okay. Most women are too these days, y'all. Okay. So, well, I think this is the end of the video, y'all. It's getting late. So, I will see y'all on another day. Hopefully, I'll come back on Thursday and announce that I'm ready to start accepting members into the wife group, the housewife group. Not the wife group, but the housewife group. When I say housewife, I mean you don't work. Okay. Now they got wife groups all on Facebook because they work. Okay. In fact, the wife probably takes care of her husband. Most of those wives that start those groups, they mostly make more money than their husbands, and they take care of their husbands, and they work. Okay, this is the housewife group. We're not trying to work. Okay. We're trying to retire early. Start our own business if we decide to. You know what I'm saying? Free time. Mm-hmm. So this is not gonna be none of that really frown stuff. This is gonna be like, are you in it? In it to win it? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I'll see y'all on maybe Thursday. And I'm sorry if y'all are mad. Remember, if you don't look like you can attract a wealthy man, you gotta join the Level Up group first. This housewives group is for women who are. The housewives can join if they are living the lifestyle of a housewife that doesn't work and whose man takes care of them, um, to help give advice as well. They have to also look the part. You know what I'm saying? Um, and, the, and I'm not trying to say, you can't come in unless you look a certain way, because you can get you all you got to do is put some makeup on your face and comb your hair, put a wig on, some lashes or whatever to look decent. You know what I'm saying? That's not what it's about. It's about what men are attracted to, and are you willing to do what it takes to attract them. Okay? Because you can't get married to yourself. You can't say, well, I think this looks good, so I'm not going to change. No, you think it looks good, but nobody else does, or the man over here doesn't. And how are you going to get a husband if no one is attracted to you? So just because you think it looks good, like I said, you have to think about what other people find attractive. Okay? So I don't apologize for any of my standards. I don't apologize for saying what I'm saying. I'm real and I'm honest. Okay? Y'all can get mad all you want, but I'm honest. And that's what gets results. When you're honest about who you are, what you look like, and what needs to be done to get to the next level. Now, as far as, the morals and things like that, I'm honest. I'm honest. The group is not for people with morals. Okay? The group is not for virgins, and the group is not for people who have issues with, doing what it takes to get what you want in this world. This is not for those people who are afraid of karma or nothing like that. We don't even believe in that stuff because we create our own karma. Okay, so if you're one of those type of women, do not join this group. I don't have time to babysit. If you in it to win it, let's go. If not, I have Level Up, I have Pick Me Group, and I have Gold Digging Group. Gold Digging Group, you got to go through Level Up group first, unless you already look good and have a sugar daddy. Okay, so I don't hold people's hands, and you know, there's so many women, I need to get married, I need to get married, I need to get married, I need to get married. But you don't want to do what it takes to get married. You think it's like Prince Charming, but it's not. It's not like Cinderella, okay? You got to be the evil, wicked queen. You got to be Ursula. You got to be Maleficent all together. You got to be the villain. But they won't know you're the villain, okay? You got to pull all the dirty tricks. How do you think all those villains got into power? They married the daddy. All of them. They got, well, Maleficent, she had an affair, but she was mad, okay? So she was getting revenge. Evil queen married, the evil stepmother married. They knew something you don't know, okay? They got the bag. So, when you look at it, who had the castle? The evil stepmom. Who had all of that? The evil queen. That was her queendom. Who had all that stuff? The woman, the villain. And how did she do it? Trickery. Okay? She just didn't get on her good looks. Or she looked good. That's what she was always in the mirror. And that's why she was mad at the other chicks. Because she didn't want anyone to look better than her. But she already had the kingdom. So, she just went a little bit too far. We're not going that far. We're just going to get the kingdom. Okay? So, prepare to play dirty because that's what it takes. Okay? Even Cinderella had to play dirty. She had to sneak out, lie, go to the ball. What else? She lied. Lied to the prince. She was a pick-me trying to level up. And guess what? She had to sneak out, lie, and do all this stuff. Yep. So remember, nice girls finish last. They don't get married. They stuck somewhere with a baby daddy and being a pick-me. You know, if you want, you got to be ruthless in this world. To get what you want, you got to take it. It doesn't come to you. You got to go get it. And if you don't go get it, somebody else going to take it and get it before you. They're going to take it. So don't play around. If you got a good one, don't let him go. Oh, I just can't do it because he's not attractive. Someone will swoop him up. Believe me. Be like, okay, you don't want him, I'll take him. Have fun at work. So if you playing around and somebody steals your prospect, don't get mad. You was playing around. So don't get in and then say, I don't know if I can do that. Screw, you better do it. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna be married to somebody, and whether you have the life you want or you working for somebody else is up to you. He keep telling me not to give up on him. What? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so if a man says don't give up on me, give up on him. Okay? If those words come out his mouth, it's time to go. Don't give up on me. Too late. So, I guess I'll see y'all on Thursday. Bye bye.